Pretty, petty, unfiltered, babe. Spill the tea, say the name, never behave. Love, drama, late night secrets revealed. Pretty, petty, unfiltered, that's the deal. Unfiltered.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Pretty, Petty, and Unfiltered podcast. Today, I'm going to be so fucking honest. I'm feeling a little bit cunty today. Because, first of all, I'm not in a good mood. This morning, I log into my computer because tomorrow I need to take the 3 kittens to the vet because, well, they need their vaccinations so they can be put up for adoption, but the one is also still sick, so they all gotta go. And usually, in my position, I can kind of adjust my breaks pretty easily because I'm not stuck to the computer. Well, little did I know, this week I'm on the phones all week, which means I'm glued to my fucking desk. It is harder to adjust breaks, so not too impressed. It's like I'm not even in this unit. Why am I being thrown on the phone? My unit is way different than this one, so getting put on the phone line is an absolute piss off. So yes, I'm a little bit cunty today. That's the vibe, is cunty. Cunty. That is today's vibe. Let's start out with cracking a Celsius because I'm also thirsty. I took the dogs for a walk on my lunch break. This one is Celsius Live Fit Fantasy Vibe Sparkling Mandarin and Marshmallow Edition. I'll be honest, it's 0 sugar, but very, very, very sweet. So sometimes I can't fully finish some in one day because it's so sweet. But honestly, I think it would taste good with vodka. I'll be totally honest with you. Still holding out on that Celsius sponsorship, okay? Okay. Now, I do have a few things to talk about. First of all, sorry about that. Let's get down into the business. I finally got Botox. I got Botox at Tay10 Cosmetics. I'll be honest, when I got the bill for it, I was shocked at the price. Because before, it was $8 a unit. Now it's $10. That's a pretty big jump. So my bill was $315 for 30 units, which means 30 pokes into your head, or half of that, but they put more of the Botox in the one spot. And holy Hannah, did it hurt in the top of my forehead. You can kind of see in the camera if you're looking at me. The very top of my forehead is slowly freezing, I guess. But still the bottom half really has got to go still. It's still taking time. But it can take, it can take 3 weeks to fully have the full effect. So I'm just kind of hoping that sooner rather than later, it starts to freeze the area, or I'm going to have to go back again and get more Botox because my forehead is still moving. And we don't want that to move. We want it to stay still. At least when I try to do a frowny face, the middle is just about fully frozen, so that's good. I'm recording this on my lunch break again because yesterday I was doing some yard work and had to take Romeo to the vet, and oh my god. Let's discuss Romeo being taken to the vet. Not impressed whatsoever, okay? So he's gotten sick because of the kittens. He had like a raspy meow, then he lost his meow, and it's finally coming back. And he doesn't have the same energy as he did, but it's slowly coming back. He's not going up to Milo to get his cobbing down his neck and back. It's kind of only like chew, but very lightly, kind of like his front teeth. Yeah, if you don't know what cobbing is, look up cobbing. Cobbing. It's very funny, very adorable. It's kind of like a love bite kind of thing. But he hasn't tried to get Milo to do that in like forever, so I know something is still kind of off. But anyways, I take Romeo to the vet yesterday. And the first thing she wants to do, get blood work done. Blood work is like $180 just for blood work. That's not even the checkup cost. Because then you gotta add the checkup cost, whatever antibiotics they want to give you, and everything else. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to pause for a second because my nose is running. Okay, we're back. And there's somebody outside my door, and it looks like my neighbor across the street is getting some mail. And Twyla just came and joined the podcast. Come here, Twyla. Come here, sweetie. Sorry, that side's kind of full. There you go. Yeah, so they wanted to do blood work right away. That's not something I wanted to do right away. I was hoping they could be like, okay, it seems like a respiratory infection. You can give him some of this antibiotic, XYZ, you're good to go. That wasn't the case. So they take Romeo to the back. All I hear is him meowing, and I'm going, shh, him meow, shh, every single time. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing back there with my fucking cat? Apparently, they tried both of his back legs to be able to put a needle in to take some blood. But both veins blew. Similar to, I got my first infusion. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that in the last one. I got my first infusion. They tried to do my hand. Not sure if you can kind of see it here. Is like the bruising. Swelling's gone down, but my hand is bruised here. You can see it on the video. My hand's very bruised. The vein blew when she put the needle in. So basically, she put it in, then my vein was like, and put that fucker back out. Pushed her right back out. So then my hand was hurting. Oh my god. So then she had to do my arm, and my arm worked. But anyways, back to Romeo, then I'll go back to my infusion. So they bring him back in. He's got his little back legs wrapped. He was not impressed. He's like kicking his back feet, all pissed off, like, as he should be. I'd be pissed off too if that happened. I mean, I was, because my hand kind of hurt, right? So yeah, then she's like, how about we give you some gabapentin, which is like an anti-anxiety med, but you can give him tonight and then 2 hours before the appointment and come back tomorrow morning. I'm like, well, I work tomorrow. That's why I came today. It's because I was off. So is there anything else we can kind of try? Because he does seem to be getting better, but it's something else I can give him. They gave me this like gel, or you could do this treats or whatever. But cats are very finicky with their treats. So I went with the gel. And the gel apparently is normally given for like the herpes virus, but this medication will also help with upper respiratory infections and stuff. So I was like, sweet, that's $30-something. Bought that. So I gave him some of that. I actually also gave Oakley some, because now today, Oakley's like hacking and trying to throw up. So now he's got a raspy voice. I'm like, fuck, these kittens have gotten all of my animals sick. Shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna yawn. Sorry, y'all. I'll make you all yawn with me. Yeah, so that bill was close to $200. Oh, now Milo just joined in on the room. I turned my air off so it won't kick in, but I got like 20 minutes to go before I have to go back to work. So it's going to be a quick episode, but I do have talking points. So, yeah, was not great. Didn't get a whole lot. It wasn't very productive. So hopefully this gel will help Romeo and Oakley. I'll probably have to give some to Twyla and go from there, because I really don't want to take my cat back in, go pay $180 plus another vet visit on top of that. Like, hard pass. So he seems to be getting better, but he's still got his issues. Now my infusion is for my migraines. So on my hand, she was like super nice. Now this building, I've never been to this building before. I thought I knew where it was. I put it into Google Maps, took me somewhere totally fucking else. Then I called them. I'm like, yeah, I'm lost. I'm like by Wendy's over here. Where is this building? She's like, you're not far enough. I was like, okay, I kind of thought so. So then I took off like the number of the building or number of the room and just put the building number, and it took me to where I thought I was supposed to go. Sure as shit. But then when I get there, there's like 6 parking lots, and they're all pay per hour. And I'm like, really? I have to pay $3 just to come here to sit for half an hour to get an infusion done. So I call her, and I was like, what parking lot do I go in? Because everything here shows you pay. Oh, no, you can just go right behind the building. There should be some parking that's free for an hour. I was like, sweet. So went behind the building. Perfect. They had 3 spots available. Parked them there. Ran to the building, and I'm like, this building, it looks like a literal shopping mall, but it's like all health related. It's like hard to explain, but it's literally just looks like it literally looks like a shopping mall, but like an old folks home vibe. I opened the door. It just like looks like a regular, like, just an office, not like anything fancy. I was thinking more like a doctor looking, like a hospital vibe. Nope, literally just a room that had a bunch of boxes. Apparently they're moving buildings in like the next month or a few months or something, because Vylepti, the infusion that I get, is going to be having a room specifically for that medication in this new building. How fancy. There's going to be some nice lights and seating and la-da-da-da-da. Now, the room I was in had a big-ass comfy chair, so that was nice. I got to sit in that. But yeah, so she was doing my hand, and I'm like, fuck, because usually I either throw up or I go in like a panic attack. Because when I had to get my colonoscopy done like 5 years ago, the lady like put the fucking needle in my hand like 6 times, and it hurt so bad. I hate needles, and it hurt so fucking bad. And I froze. Like, my hands froze in the letter of a C, so I was like, fuck my life. It was not good whatsoever. So this time, I was like, shit, if this happens again, not gonna be great. Sure as shit, happened again. She's like, oh, your vein moved on me, and she moves the needle, and I'm like, oh, this fucking hurts. And then, of course, she pulls it out because the vein rejected the needle, basically. She was apologizing and apologizing. I'm like, it's okay. She's like, this never really happens. Everybody says I am so gentle, and everybody loves it when I do it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this never really happens. So she felt so bad, and I'm like, it's okay. She got me an ice pack, put it on my hand, did my arm, boom, bang, boom, got it in my arm really fucking fast. Put the saline drip in. It's got to put the saline, then you put the medicine, then some saline to clean out the line. And I guess my vein was a real good one, because the fucking saline and the medicine just like went whoosh really fast. Takes usually half an hour for the medication to go into your arm in the infusion. It was like maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20. So she's like, you got a really good vein. And I was like, I guess so. But anyways, another shocking part during this infusion. She looks at the saline drip and it's empty. She's like, oh, that was fast. I wasn't expecting to be that fast. I hadn't even got the medication ready yet. She's like, okay, hold on. I'm going to have to like fix this and change this one out. And she's like, just don't look at your arm. I was like, okay. She's like, it's going to be a mess. I was like, okay. So reason it was going to be a mess is because the needle is still literally in my arm, and she has to unplug the part of the needle where like the drip goes in or whatever, like the line. So when she pulled the plug, I guess, kind of out of the needle, then you got blood squirting everywhere. So I wasn't looking. I was like, da 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 da, and she like did her thing because she has to make sure there's no air in the line. You don't want to get air in your vein. And then she put it back in, and she's like, okay, don't look yet. It's still a mess. I'm like, I look down, and I'm like, there's blood literally like all over my arm, just dripping. I was like, oh. She's like, I told you not to look. And I was like, it's fine. It's not that bad. But it was pretty bloody, literally. So then she wiped it up, and then I sat there for like 15 minutes. We chatted, and she was super nice. And now I'm booked to go back in August. That's every 12 weeks. And I got the email from my insurance, and it said like how much the medication costs. It is just about $2,000. It's like $1,900 and something dollars and some change. I'm like, oh my god, that's for one infusion. My Ajovy was like $600 to $700. My Qulipta, same thing, $600 to $700. This, $1,900. Wowza. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Yeah, so that was kind of wild. But that was the infusion. Literally the next day I woke up with a migraine, so that was cool. So it obviously didn't take an effect really fast, but she's like, sometimes it can take a couple weeks to a couple months or even just a few infusions to get the full effect. I was like, okay. So got that one done and have been okay now. I just had 2 days, like one migraine, one headache, and now I'm doing a lot better. Thank God. So now the next thing we're going to talk about, some more life stuff. Okay. Other than my Botox, I got fucking laser hair removal, y'all. I've never gotten laser hair removal. I got it on my armpits and my legs. Whoop. Oh my god, I can barely... I'm so stiff. I'm so sore from doing yard work. Got it on my legs and my armpit is... I'm going to post a video on Instagram because it's Bury Me Laser where I get it done. Showing like the before, like, come with me to go get laser hair removal. Yeah. But I will also put in the description below in this one a promo code, which is my promo code, for laser hair removal at Bury Me Laser. Honestly, the feeling of it, not that bad. I was so scared because I've never had laser hair removal. Because I remember like before it used to be so painful and reminding me of like a smacking feeling to your skin, and I was like, fuck, if it's gonna be this bad, like the pixel feeling or the IPL, this is gonna hurt on the armpits, legs, the coochie, because I still got coochie purchases that I already got. Like, I got a full bikini area that's gonna become basically a Brazilian. So that'll be interesting. But she did my armpits. It only, like, it felt kind of warm, some little pokiness, but actually not too bad. I have an upcoming appointment in June to do another one, because you have to wait, like, I think it's maximum 6 weeks. The least amount of weeks is 4. So I got that follow-up. And then I gotta book one for my coochie and try that because it's gonna be summer now, so you have to wait 4 to 6 weeks in between to be doing it again. So I'm going to get that done. But yeah, honestly, would highly recommend. And they always have promos going on at Barry & Bay Laser, so I'd highly recommend going there. If you purchase something online, just let them know that I referred you to go, and yeah, totally recommend. And I'm definitely going again. So that's my plan. Yeah, we'll see what my results continue to be and how long hair takes to grow back. Armpits I find grow back really fucking fast, but my legs are only now getting pokey, and that was like, what day was that? That was, I think, a Thursday or Wednesday, something like that. So that's pretty damn good. A lot of my legs, like, is still bare. So pretty damn good. That's nice not having to shave so frequently. Also, I finally ordered my patio paver slab thingies from Home Depot. Me and my mom went flower shopping and landscaping shopping kind of stuff and went to Home Depot. And when we were there, she's like, we were talking about, well, she's like, those octagon ones look really nice. They're actually like, it'd be really nice to get that. And I was like, yeah, but I'd have to get so many because they're so expensive and and they're not that big. Like they're 12 by 12, so I need 144, etc., etc. So I look at the price tag there, $2.99. I was like, oh, okay. Well, then I do the math on there, and I'm like, oh, that's a pretty decent price. But then I look online, it's like $4.69 or $4.67 or something like that. I'm like, yeah, it's not the same price. So I did put an order in, so I needed 192 of them. And they actually just got delivered today. So I was there on Thursday or Friday. I think it might have been Friday, I think. With my mom. Went to customer service, told them about it. Showed them like the picture I took of the price there and everything. And she price matched it, of course, the damn well better, considering it's their own product at the store that has the wrong price. So she changed the price. It's like $312 of savings, that new price. So I'm like, fuck yeah. So now I got that done. Now I'm waiting for the people for the city to come in to do all like the line work so I can make sure where I'm putting the patio area is okay to put it there. Because I need to dig down like 3 inches to be able to put the patio blocks where they need to go. So that's gotta happen. But yes, so excited. They got delivered today. Woot woot. And that's gonna be a lot of work and exhausting. So this next month is gonna be very, 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 very busy and exhausting. And yeah, should be a lovely, good old time. I also have ordered my vinyl fencing. So now I just gotta wait for, I think I'm gonna get it delivered on Friday. And I'm just going to do the fencing and all that, but minus the gate, because I want to order this metal gate from Home Depot. But of course the black one, out of stock. Super fucking annoying. The white one, in stock. But guess what? Black one, $216. White one, $265. Why? Tell me why. It's an extra $60 just for the white one and not the black one. So I put notify me when available. But I need that goddamn gate because I need to really change my fence. So pretty freaking annoying. I might have to go with the white one. I mean, it'll still be okay, but it's like I want to save myself that extra $60 because the difference from not getting a gate and getting a gate through the people with the vinyl is about $200. But I feel like if I just bought a metal gate, it'd be a lot easier than having to assemble a vinyl gate because it doesn't come assembled. Yeah. Plus, then I can kind of move the metal gate up and down wherever I need to make it like level and match with the ground and not have to worry about the vinyl fence being all equal looking at it, and then like have a huge gap at the bottom because I get Fosters, right? So I can't have a huge gap there. So yeah. So got my vinyl fence ordered, got my patio slab / pavers ordered. It's gonna be a very busy month, but I am very freaking excited. And guess what? I bought a pool also. Went to Walmart. Hold on, taking a little sippy sip. I went to Walmart. I ended up buying some more flowers there. Because, like, Walmart stuff is just so much cheaper than anywhere else. And they actually have some good products. Like, I just want some, like, petunias, stuff like that. And you can get 6-packs for $4.38 or something like that. So I bought 4 different ones. I got petunias, 3 different packs. We have 6 each. And then another one, I forget the flower type, but it's also a 6-pack. So, really good freaking deal. Or you can get was it like a 10 or 11 pack at Home Depot for like $19, and I'm like, why would I do that? It's like, I think it's more than $19. But yeah, so save lots of money. Then I bought 2 rose bushes that I'm gonna plant in like my pond area, and then some bleeding heart plants I'm also gonna plant over there. And I just realized when I was looking in my mitochondria, what I had planted, I actually did plant 2 bleeding heart plants over there. They're just not back yet. But I want to have plants that I don't have to replant every year. I want to just be able to have to just trim and it's done. Like, I don't want to have to do landscaping every fucking year. Just have like the minor flowers, put some in pots. I did get some pots, and I did get some that will hang over my garden fence, but I wanted to have it on my deck. But because at the dollar store, the ones there, the hanging over portion is not wide enough. It's pretty narrow, but it'll work on my garden fence. So it still looks good either way. So I'm still happy with that. And I need to go buy more dirt because I thought I had enough dirt that I bought from Home Depot, but no. And I bought like the Miracle-Gro stuff and some topsoil. I guess I could try and use some topsoil, but it's not really meant for that, but it'll still work because I still have some Miracle-Gro I put in the pots. There's just not enough dirt in there, so I could top it up. Yeah. What else is there? Okay, so let's talk about some reality type stuff, pop culture. In the news that happened, something sad happened. I'm not a huge NASCAR person, but my dad is. And Kyle Busch actually passed away. He had pneumonia that turned into sepsis. So it got septic. And my dad was telling me that, so I figured out the sepsis thing, pneumonia, through an ad or an article that popped up when they revealed his death. My dad was saying that when he was doing it's like the simulator they do before they're racing and stuff. I guess he was not feeling good then already, and then it kind of just happened. But when I was reading online, he was in the bathroom or something, and somebody came in and said that there was this guy coughing out blood and everything in the bathroom, and turned out to be him. Reminds me of Perez Hilton because he had pneumonia and then also wasn't taking medication with food, which caused a hole somewhere in his stomach, which then caused sepsis. So then he was septic, and he just about died twice. Take your pills, your medication with some food, even if it's just a little piece of bread or some crackers or a donut or whatever. Just when it says take with food, take with food. If you're feeling sick, get checked out by the doctor. It doesn't mean you're less of a man or less of a person if you get checked out by a doctor, because it seems to be whenever a person avoids going when they're sick, it usually turns out to be something very bad. Like my previous neighbor, he passed away from cancer, but they could have caught it, but he was sick and he refused to go to the doctor. By the time they went to the doctor, it was too late, which is extremely sad. So it's you can save yourself a lot of time and even save your life if you go when you start feeling like crap. Just go get checked out. Okay. I just realized I did not put on my light for the ring light, but that's okay. I still look decent. Oh, and I'm wearing a t-shirt my dad actually made me online. It says mom of two spoiled, it's Romeo, two spoiled, what the fuck does it say? I can't read it backwards. Royal. Does it say royal? Two spoiled dogs, basically, but it says Milo and Charlie. And then on the photo, my dad put German Shepherd and a Golden, and then put Charlie's name and then Milo's name. Super cute. It's actually a very comfy shirt, so I kind of love it. Frick, my nose is gonna run. Pause. And we are back. Feeling much better now that I was able to blow my nose. The struggle of allergies. Oh my god. My allergies have been so fucking bad. Anybody else's allergies have been extra worse this past month. I feel like my nose is never clear. It's always stuffed up. I'm constantly blowing my nose. I can tell I blew my nose too hard because now my ears feel funny and everything sounds funny to me. Oh my god, I'm gonna yawn. What is with me yawning whenever I record the damn podcast? Goddamn. It's just one of those days. And I still have so much to do outside. Oh my god, but it's beautiful. Now it's finally beautiful in Regina. Hopefully everywhere everybody else lives who's listening to this is nice also. We're supposed to get plus 30s all week in Regina, which is insane. So I have a feeling one of these evenings we're going to get a massive ass thunderstorm. That'll be nice. Less watering on the grass. My water bill is always insane in June, July, and August. And I water way too much. But I gotta figure out why my fucking grass keeps dying so much over the winter. Like the one year my grass came back so easy and well, and now it just looks like ass. So I think I have to figure out, like when I was looking it up, it said to not water every day, water kind of more like every other day, have a really drench your grass really good one day, and then let it kind of sit so that the roots grow deeper. So maybe my roots of my grass just isn't that deep. I don't know, and that's why it's dying. But also in my backyard, I got dogs and fosters and all the above. And now they actually want me to foster another dog. They want me to foster Max's sister that will not be going back to that person. But I'm like, oh, it's just so much. And right now, because I'm on the phones for work, I'm in such a bitchy ass cunty mood that I'm like, I don't have time to deal with another dog, especially during the day while I'm working. It's different when I'm on like documents or working on something else in my actual unit. Then I'm not like glued to the desk if something happens or I'm on the phone with somebody. I can step away for a second or two. It's a lot easier. But when I'm on the phone for the entire week, I can hardly step away. But when Milo or Charlie wanted to go outside, like it's hard to get away from my phone, especially if I'm on. I could be like, okay, can you hold a second? They're like, okay. And then I can go and do it. So it's a lot harder. And speaking of animals, fucking Khloe Kardashian admitted that she declawed her 2 cats. Are you kidding me? Nowadays, who in the fucking living hell declaws their animals? So when I had Daisy and Missy, that was over 15 years ago now. They were declawed. That was when it was like a normal thing and nobody really knew how bad declawing really was. Like maybe some people did. Vets should have known and should have already banned it a long time ago. But people still did it, and now it's all nail caps and stuff, and you trim your cat's nails, provide them cat trees, posts, little carpets they can put their nails in, all that kind of stuff. Like my cats very rarely now scratch my couch because I have that protectant stuff at the bottom. And then I also have 2 cat trees, one in my back room, one in my living room, and I have a catio, which I also put like a roped kind of like a 2x4 in the middle. They can climb up, climb down. I got stairs, everything in there, so they can dig their nails into that all they want and play with in the cat trees and all that kind of stuff. But when I found out that she declawed her cats, she admitted it on her podcast that she was misinformed. And it was like a few years ago. It's already been banned in California. I'm not sure how long it's been banned, but like, where did you take your cats then to get declawed if it's banned in California? That makes literally no sense. And when I heard about it, I'm like sick to my stomach because people were like, she just did it so she doesn't get her furniture destroyed. It's like, bitch, you're a multi-millionaire. You can afford getting a new fucking couch if your cat puts a fucking nail in it. Honest to God. Just kind of like fucking grinds my gears. And I love Khloe. She's one of the ones I like more than the other because she's more normal and down to earth kind of stuff. But like, really, this pissed me off. Declawing your fucking animal. If you didn't know why you shouldn't declaw your cats, it's because, first of all, it's like you're cutting off their paw basically by their knuckle because their nails come out of their hands and they can retract it or whatever. So it comes in and goes out. If you take off their nail, they're like permanently, like, I don't know how to explain it. If you look at a cat's hands or paws, you push down their little paw pad, their nails come out, and you remove that and you sew it up basically in the middle. And cats can get arthritis. That's what happened to Missy, our old cat that we had a long time ago. And I'm pretty sure Daisy ended up getting arthritis too because he had no claws. It's like, as nice as it is not to get scratched by your cat, it's not worth it when you're putting your animal in pain. That's like people who crop dog ears, crop tails, unnecessary. Unless that tail's already broken and needs to get cropped, then it's a different story. If it's a health purpose, not just a look pretty kind of thing people do with their Dobermans cropping their ears and their tails. It's all about, oh, it's like the standard to do that. You don't need to do that. The dog looks beautiful as is. Unless something happens to its ears or tails, don't fucking mutate your fucking animal. Just stop. And I noticed Reed Salmon, whatever the fuck his last name is, did a rally in Alberta by the legislative building out there regarding animal protection laws and needing stricter laws, and they need to have the laws that came out also take effect in reserves also, because these reservations, it's like they can't be touched because they're reservations, they're protected, so none of those laws matter over there, which is super fucked up. And then I guess in Toronto the other day, they were also doing a rally about animal protection laws and stuff, but I don't really know what their laws are already and what their reserves are like. I just know how fucked up Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba reserves are really fucked. And these animals here are like tortured. It's very, very sad. Not great. Oh, now I can hear the dog's water bowl gurgling. And I think my break is just about done. I'm going to have to finish this episode. I haven't found a guest yet for the podcast episode regarding like the pregnant couple from the UK that needs advice. I really just got to sit down with my sister or something. She might not want to be on camera. She might just be like audio only behind the camera to talk. She might feel more comfortable that way. And her man, and see what they wanted to do, because I do need to get them together and be able to do that. But she's also very busy because she does have a child and a baby who's just over a year old, so they're chaotic lives as well. What else was there? I got cut off because my alarm happened. I have to go back to my work in 1 minute, but I did get an email back from the one lady I read about the dick pics and videos from. I haven't fully read it yet, so I will see what she says when I'm back on my afternoon break, and I will continue recording the podcast and hopefully get the podcast out later this evening. Might be a late one because releasing an episode via my phone, because my computers are slow as fuck. I bought new RAM for my other laptop, my original one. Hopefully I can make it faster when it gets here and have that just as my editing and uploading computer for the podcast. But yeah, so I shall be right back. I have to go back on the fucking phones. Fuck me, right? Okay, I'm back for a little bit of a snippet back on here. I looked and kind of listened to the majority of my recording, and the sound is just so weird. I don't know what I can do to make the sound better. Like if I talk super close into the phone or the camera. Oh my god. I feel if I speak super close to the microphone, you get that sounds, and I don't like that. Nobody wants to hear in their fucking ear. Like, this is not ASMR. No. But if I talk like this, then I'm too far. So it's like I gotta try and figure out the perfect space. It's so hard for me to not move. I wish I had a mic like attached to my headset or something like that. But it's hard when this is like a really good mic, but I can't attach this to my fucking head. Yeah, I don't know. Frustrating. And I'm exhausted. What else can I add? Why am I gonna yawn? Fuck my life. Sorry guys, I'm gonna make you all yawn. Ugh. It's been a day. I'm ready to go do some yard work, honestly, or just bake in the fucking sun. But I do need to apply to a casting call. It's a reality TV one. That is for Canadians, and I think it's like just about closing, so I gotta do that one. Maybe I'll do that on my afternoon break, because I just gotta have to kind of just finish recording this episode. Yeah. What else is there? Oh, and this fucking numerous company keeps calling me. It's like some survey thing. Stop calling me 50 fucking times. You think they'd get the hint if I didn't answer and put them to fucking mute and voicemail. Like, stop. And this other person is sending me messages on Snapchat and just like blowing up my phone. It's like, dude, chill. I'll respond to you when I have a second. Like, calm the fuck down. I will respond in a bit. Ugh. I'm exhausted with life. And I'm ready for a nap. But I know I won't be able to nap because I'm drinking a Live Fit drink, which is basically an energy drink. But my nose is plugged once again, so I probably sound fucking funny, of course. Oh yeah, I don't know if I talked about one of the TV shows that I recommend is called In the City. It's kind of like a spin-off of what's it called? Of Summer House. It has the same cast plus some new people. And then I still have to start Off Campus. Apparently it's kind of like spicy also. Similar to Hated Rivalry, but not as spicy. People just like it, but it's like guy-girl, not guy-guy. And what else was I watching? I was just finishing up Your Friends and Neighbors. And now I have one episode left of Euphoria to watch. Euphoria is like so fucking weird. It's always been fucking weird. Like good, but fucking weird. If you know, you know. Oh, Widow's Bay. I started this series. Honestly, pretty good. Pretty interesting. It's like a cursed island, but this one guy who's like the mayor doesn't want to admit that the island is actually cursed. And yeah, it's like fucked up shit. And I'm just actually looking at my screen here of my favorites. I don't know if I mentioned Memory of a Killer. Really good. Has Patrick Dempsey in it. I'm not sure if he was McYummy or McSteamy or which one he was. And then I have on my list to watch Hacks and Citadel. I don't remember season 1 of Citadel, so I'm going to rewatch season 1 and then watch season 2. And then The Miniature Wife is a Prime TV show that's also really good. I haven't finished watching it yet, but I have it on my list. And then Margot's Got Money Problems. I got into like episode 1 really, really slow. Not sure if I recommend it just yet because it's pretty slow going. It's like I like to find TV shows and stuff like that I can have in the background and do stuff, but I get so addicted to seeing every little second that's happening and I can't miss something. Otherwise, I have to stop and then rewind and rewatch again. All right. So I think that is it for the podcast today. It's been a all right episode, I guess. Just some life updates. I haven't made the list yet about the bridge I'm gonna burn. I was thinking about it over the weekend, but it's like it's hard sometimes to podcast because I really have to be in the mood and motivated to do it. Like today, it's like I'm pushing myself to do it because I know I have to get this episode out today. Like I don't want to fuck up and miss a day. I'm trying so hard to not make it every other week, to make it still every Tuesday. And so far we're okay. It's just some late releases, but we seem to be doing all right. Yeah. So, we're holding in there, going strong. I think half-hour episodes, are still good. Sometimes I don't have a tangent to go on, so some are short, some are longer. When I have a guest, it'll probably end up being longer than solo episodes are. It's also sometimes hard to just literally talk to yourself, look at yourself in the camera, and just talk about a bunch of stuff when nobody else responds to you. It's like, yeah, I'm talking to you guys, all of the audience, but I have nobody to at the time respond to what I'm saying while I'm saying it. So it would be nice if I had a co-host, but I ain't there yet. I can't pay anybody and make absolutely no money off the podcast. Speaking of money, I spent money. I finally got my decal made for my vehicle. It should be here hopefully this week or next week. I also got stickers, magnets, and business cards. So pretty freaking excited for that. I'm probably just going to give people some of everything, honestly. Give them for free. If somebody wants one, I'm not sure how much mailing is for just an envelope, because I don't want to spend $5 just to mail a $1 magnet. But I'll think about that too. And I haven't updated any of merch and stuff like that, because I need to really just take down that bitch podcast merch, because nothing really ever sold, and I'd rather figure out somewhere else to make merch, and that's more affordable, cost effective, all that kind of stuff. A place that I know Shopify, you can make a store and stuff, but I want it to be print to order, not me have a bunch of stuff in stock and then it never sold to anybody. At least if you have an online store that it's made for you, it's kind of like a drop shipping, but not really, because they gotta make the product then send the product out. But the previous t-shirt company and stuff I used was like that. But some stuff is kind of pricey after a while. And I don't want to have a sweatshirt listed for $80. No, I don't even want to spend that myself. Maybe $50, because the product itself costs $20 or $30. But yeah, I don't know. Thinking about that. But yeah, that's exciting. I can't wait to get my decal on my vehicle. My vehicle is so bare, it feels like it's freaking naked. Because oops, somebody was calling me, of course, on Snapchat. My vehicle, I feel looks naked because I have no decal on the back of it. Trying to find my vehicle when I'm out shopping is a struggle and a half, because I'm not used to having nothing on there. So I'm like, shit, where did I park? Okay, I think I'm down this aisle here, this lane. Now, where's the sticker? Oh, shit, that's right. No big pink ass sticker on my vehicle. So it's god damn it, where did I go? So, can't wait to have my sticker back on there, or decal, because it's just so weird trying to find my vehicle and I can't find shit. And then I get lost. Then I'm frustrated. Then I gotta go beep beep on my freaking keys because I can't find anything. Then I'm lost. Yeah, so that'll be good. And this summer, I think I'm planning on having a pool party with some friends and family. One of my patio sections kind of done so that everybody can I can put the pool there. I want to have a black hose and put it on my roof or something so that I can heat my pool also. But where the pool is going to be, its sun is beating there 24/7 anyway, so it'll still get warm and hot and stuff like that. So that'll be good. And it's not super deep. It's 2 feet, maybe 2.5 feet. So yeah, just past my knees basically, but you can still float in that and just chill. I mean, that's what you do in a pool outside your house. You just mainly float and drink in it, and that's it. Yeah, so I think that's it for this episode. Still working on getting probably my sister and her man as a guest for the episode regarding the being pregnant and intimacy, all that kind of stuff. And then I need to make the freaking timeline. I was thinking about it on the weekend, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna suck literal dick. Thinking about it from like back in high school when it all started till now, how much we went back and forth and how much I got fucked over and cried over this fucking dude so many goddamn times. Like, I haven't looked at his social media since I last saw that he was dating some chick after he told me he didn't want a relationship, wanted to work on himself, and then a week later, look what fucking happens. He's dating some bitch, and then they're on their Instagram together and in stories. So I haven't Insta-creeped him at all since I last seen that, but I liked the fucking photo when I seen it. So it's like, bitch, I knew you just fucked me over, you fucking asshole piece of shit. I see exactly what you did there. I'm be petty as fuck. And because this podcast is pretty petty and unfiltered, I'm gonna be petty as a motherfucker when I make my timeline. That's coming soon, and everything will go to hell, everything will burn, everything will go up in fucking flames, and people will know how much of a piece of shit this dude is. His mother's awesome, but he's not. Yeah. So, can't wait for that. Just editing the podcast, and all I heard was the crackles and pops, and I had to figure out what it is. It's because the volume on my microphone is too high. I will fix that for next episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of the Pretty Petty Unfiltered podcast. Make sure to tune in next week because you never know what tea's about to be spilled next. Bye, bitches.
Unfiltered.